to take a
I
right.
think that's where...
As long as it's on the middle switch. Maybe we should explain who we are.
Okay.
Is that too cheesy?
Hello, my name is Dominic and I work at Go Outdoors. So I'm Dominic, this is Matthew, he is our driver, he is our filmmaker, although I'm holding the camera at the moment. He's trusting me with his very nice, expensive, I don't even know what it is, but it's very nice and expensive. We are on our way to the Lake District for a little adventure. We've been planning this trip for about a month now. If we want to really go into it, we've been planning it for ages, but most recently it's taken us about a month to get to this position, for us both to get time off work at the same time. I think, you know, we've both worked at Go Outdoors for a while now, and it's because we've had this interest in the outdoors anyway, so it's a job that it fits well with it. The Lake District weather's sort of famous for being unpredictable, so we're both geared up with all the gear we need. We'll just take it as we go. So then everyone started going there, and then all of a sudden...
Oh, that looks like a lake to me.
It does look like a lake. Close to...
Do you want to...
I'll probably just snack it on the way up.
I'm going to take... there. Good.
Cheers. Really?
I wonder what that one is.
I will tell you because I'll get my map out. What we can, it's directly behind it, so you can't actually see the top of it. But that's one of the crags at the top. It is still nice, just the smell of
Oh yeah, yeah.
like
I
that's
love
like.
Absolutely love it.
There's been a couple of places that I've walked past recently or cycled past, and I've felt I've had the smoke, and I've been like, I really miss a real fire.
Yeah.
So we've arrived in Neverwasdale now. We are now pitched up, we've had some food. Now we are just going to relax because tomorrow we are going to climb Scafell Pike. Attempt to climb it. It will be successful. The weather's looking okay. It's probably going to be a bit misty and a bit foggy up there. Obviously forecasts can change, but I'm fairly happy with the conditions.
There's a bat.
Is it that? Yeah.
I love bats.
It's circling us as well.
I love bats. Bats are so cool.
I will admit that we tried to have a little fire in our fire pit.
It's not our fault, it's the wood's fault.
It's the wood's fault.
It's not our fault.
It's everything's fault apart from our fault.
Yes. Interesting journey.
It was an interesting journey. We came over Hard Knock Pass.
Mm-hmm. Probably the sketchiest road that I've ever driven on in my life.
Yes, it was scary enough going in it in car, but then to see people cycling up in it was
wow.
That's an achievement.
That's some serious work.
And then at the final, I bet we weren't more than a kilometre away from the campsite, there was a tree that was just down and blocked the road entirely. So we then had to take another probably half an hour detour to get to the campsite. So
fortunately, a kind taxi driver told us that he was going that way, so we just followed him. So,
yes.
Yeah. Thank you to the local taxi driver who expertly guided us here.
Very kind locals.
What's the campsite called?
Church style campsite.
Yeah, super nice.
Campsite.
The guy that on the reception was super friendly, clean, plenty of space, not many people here, so
I've wanted to do the 3 highest peaks in the UK for a long time, and Matthew has kindly offered me the opportunity to come with him to do Scafell Pike, which is the first one I'm going to be doing, the highest point in England. Whereas this is a chance for you to tick them all off.
yeah.
And to be able to say you've done the 3 highest
I've done
peaks in the UK.
Ben Nevis and Snowdon over the random points over the last few years, but I don't know why I've spent so long getting around to doing Scafell. And then I mentioned to you at work, well, the other month,
Yeah.
and you said you were up for it, so
Yeah,
Here we are.
I've been waiting for someone to say, I'm going to the Lake District, would you like to come?
Yeah.
And Matthew
Yeah.
happened
Yeah.
to say it,
Yeah.
and I was like, yes.
let's go.
So now all I think we've got to do this evening is just chill. We're going to have a couple of drinks, I think, just to relax.
Looks like it's going to
And
be a clear night as well.
yeah, I think
So-
we might get a bit of a starry night, bit of stargazing.
Yeah. Have
Bit
a
of-
couple of beers and chill out
Yeah.
before
Before
we see what conditions await us tomorrow morning.
before we wake up to a field full of fog and an early morning.
Yes.
It's going to be an early morning start to make the most of the day.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. It's one of the proper sounds of camping. Awesome night last night. And the sky was so clear. So many stars. It was incredible stargazing.
I think I've not seen that many stars in the sky for a long time on
Yeah.
like a cloudless night.
Loads of animals making loads of noises as well. It's a very busy animal area around here apparently.
I think neither of us had a fantastic night's sleep.
No. But the first night's always the most difficult night.
First night's most difficult, and I think it adds to it.
Yes, for sure.
I think it adds to the...
You don't go camping to have a good night's sleep.
No,
Yeah.
we've said that.
Yeah.
My bed is the best place for me to sleep.
Yeah.
But it is a completely different experience.
Mhm.
And I think it's not about getting the solid sleep.
No, we're here to have adventure. And the sun is just about poking through the clouds, so let's go and have an adventure.
So it's probably a good opportunity to talk about which route we're doing, because there's quite a lot. We're coming from Wasdale Head side, which is on the east side, like this map perfectly demonstrates. There's actually a nice path up this gully all the way up to Hollow Stones, and then we're going to go round Lingmere Cole, Scafell Pike. However, once we've got to the top, we're not going to come down that route. We're actually going to skirt around a little bit through Broad Crag and come off this map here. And we're actually going to circle round the top. It's probably about up there, if you could see the whole map. And then we're going to come down through Wasdale Head through this valley here. Are you ready?
I wholeheartedly agree. However, first, more coffee.
So it's 3 o'clock. That's
10 o'clock. No.
cloud.
In a cloud on top of the highest peak in England, and the view of the cloud is fantastic.
It is.
I've never seen clouds like this.
Look at that.
But yeah,
It's a very cold and wet cloud, but we made it, and it feels good. It feels amazing. It's something I've been trying to do for a few years now. Just never got around to it, so it's good to do it, to tick it off.
yes, it's not even just ticking it off. It was actually enjoyable to do.
Yeah.
It was actually a nice. It's a really nice route to walk up.
Yeah. Steep, but rapid. We got up really quick.
I was just having a chat with Matt, and I think we're going to divert to a plan B. I think what we're going to do is, instead of doing the circular loop, we're going to go back down the same route we came down. And that's partly because of the conditions, it's partly because of extra time that we've taken to do things, and also I think it just feels appropriate that we've come here to do this, we've walked up it, we've done it, and I think that's actually quite a nice point to leave it at.
Like we said earlier, if it was a nicer day,
Yes.
we'd probably do a circular so we can see, so we can explore more of the scenery.
Yeah.
But we can't see anything anyway. It's just cloud everywhere. So we wouldn't really gain anything by going that way.
We could literally just walk in a circle and not even know.
Yeah.
Yes, had some food, had some drink.
Yeah.
So we're a bit lighter now as well.
Yeah. Had to sit down and probably head back down shortly. But yeah, it's good. It feels good. It feels good. It's good.
And it feels good to have ticked off all three of them now.
Yeah.
But never snowed in hand and Scafell.
The completionist in me is
Yes.
is happy. So yeah, and I've got to do them all again
You
because
do.
they're all really fun to do. So let's start again, back to Snowdon. So yeah.
Yeah.
Environments.
No, I won't. I don't do that. But I think the last half.
I love the. Now last night.
No. I definitely get what you're saying. I think he was like, what's the best weight?
Locked onto you.
Locked onto me?
Yeah, it favours your face. Yeah.
Okay.
But the yellow box is the one that prioritises. And you seem to always get the yellow box.
Okay.
We're done?
We're done. This has been a fantastic trip.
Yeah.
Like I say, the drive up actually was really interesting.
Yeah.
The first night, although we didn't have the fire that we wanted, it was still a nice sort of chill and relax.
Clear sky, like
That's it.
stargazing was amazing.
You made me remember why it was a fantastic night. Yeah. The walk up Scafell Pike yesterday I enjoyed so much going up, but then I also enjoyed so much coming down as well.
You know, obviously the conditions. When I think to yesterday about going up Scafell,
yeah,
and obviously the conditions are really cloudy. It doesn't detract at all from like
no
my enjoyment of getting to the summit.
And I think
not in one bit.
It almost made it feel even higher and more remote.
yeah.
Because we were like
we're in the clouds.
We're above the clouds. We're in the clouds. But yeah, and even on the way down, I think because the cloud lifted a little bit on the way down.
Yeah.
We looked at the route in a completely different way, although we came down the same route.
Yeah. I would say this is probably maybe the nicest campsite that I've ever stayed at.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Like the facilities are bang on. It's really nice area. The staff have all been super friendly.
Yeah.
They rent out fire pits, so you can have fires here as well, which a lot of campsites don't allow.
Showers are fantastic.
The showers are amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Very good shower
Yeah.
for a campsite,
Yeah.
and good stock shop. So yeah, I'd definitely almost just come straight back here.
On a physical note, I'm actually okay today.
Yeah.
I thought my legs would be really in a mess today, but a bit of
Yeah.
tightness in the hamstrings, but yeah, I'm all right. I've got more problem from cramping my hand from carrying the camera and operating the camera all the way up a mountain, but
It's short in distance, but that means it has to be steep.
yeah.
And it was just constant.
Yeah.
It was like walking up a staircase. all
That
day.
staircase section was just that was hard work. That was hard work. But yeah, it's a sprint. It's like a bit of a sprint. It's like a short, sharp ascent, and then
Yeah.
But yeah, easily doable for most people of moderate fitness, and
Yeah, definitely.
highly enjoyable. And we did it.